Welcome back. Now, a winter of discontent is a phrase that has been around a lot because of all the strikes. Let's try and improve the January blues with our colour-coded calendar. It's not the nicest calendar, though. Railers in green. We saw the train strikes last week. There they all were. And drivers in the ASLEF union will be on strike again this Thursday. That's the 12th. More disruption on public transport. Buses are in red. Action on the Abellio bus service. That's the company that runs a lot of the buses around London. And they're holding strikes on all of those red circle dates across January. Roads are the yellowy orange colour. Strikes last week and driving examiners are taking action tomorrow across large parts of South East England, South West England and in Wales. Purple, that's education. The Educational Institute of Scotland Union is due to stage a national strike in primary schools, in special schools and on early years sites. That's tomorrow. And there'll be another one in secondary schools on Wednesday. And you can see all that towards the end of the month. 16 days of strikes from the 16th of January right across Scotland. Finally, the NHS. We speak a lot about that. They're in blue. Ambulance workers are set to strike on Wednesday and then again on the 23rd of January. And nurses in England begin the second round of strike action in England on the 18th and the 19th of January. It's a very busy month. And today, for the first time, the government held talks with union leaders from 3 different sectors to try and solve these various disputes. Here's our political editor, Andy Bell.
How to fix a wave of strikes by health workers like these nurses, by transport workers like those on the railways, and by teachers and support staff who've just been balloted for strike action. Ministers asked union leaders in these 3 sectors in for talks today. There was no big breakthrough, but at the Department of Health, was this some progress?
To be clear, the Secretary of State was talking about opening up the 22-23 settlement again.
The Secretary of State was saying that he was clear we needed that in order to resolve the dispute. I'm not sure it goes beyond that at the moment.
Another health union saw nothing positive.
The emphasis from the government is about productivity. They can only start talking about a detailed pay settlement if we start talking about giving something back. And as I said, that is absolutely outrageous.
Sounds like it's gone backwards because of this meeting.
Yes.
Round the corner at the Department of Education, a similar message. No reason yet to call off any strike.
There is, so far, nothing, I think, that would dissuade us from taking industrial action, because we think these meetings are only happening because of the threat of industrial action. We need to keep that threat up to see if we can move those meetings along further as time goes on.
And at transport, union leaders didn't even see a need to stop to talk.
Any money on offer?
Nothing to say, actually.
Nothing to say?
What happened?
At the beginning of the day, the Prime Minister was at a health centre in Leeds, keen to say at least it was good to talk.
But the most important thing is that the conversations are happening, that people are talking, and with regard to pay, we have to have those conversations based on what is affordable, what's reasonable, what's responsible for the country. But look, people need to get talking, that's what they're doing, and hopefully we can find a way through this.
So a change of tone may be, but as yet nothing that means we'll be seeing any less of this.
Well, let's pick up with Andy, who's outside for us at Westminster tonight. Andy, good to talk to you. There's been a lot of chatting today. Where are we at the end of it?
Well, Dan, a lot of people will say it's at least progress if ministers are talking directly to unions. A lot of people have wanted that to happen for a while, so that has happened. But beyond that, frankly, there is very little that you can point to that is any kind of concrete progress. For instance, there's been a lot of speculation about a one-off payment, especially to nurses, as a way to get through to the next pay round. That was not even discussed today at the meeting at the Department of Health. So better mood music, perhaps, but in terms of anything concrete, really nothing happening. So the strikes are not being called off. They are going ahead for now.
Andy, always good to talk to you. Thank you very much.